When I was in high school, I lived in Northern California, and not what some people think of as Northern California, which is San Francisco, but further north in the area, which is now the Redwood National Park. So when I graduated from high school, there were two of us from my school that went to the University of California. And I decided to come to UC Irvine because in 1967, it was a brand new campus, and so it provided some new and interesting possibilities with, in particular, a focus on every student that came to UC Irvine immediately got a computer account. Nowadays, that doesn't sound like much, but in 1967, that was actually pretty unique. And so the interaction between computer sciences and the entire campus attracted me to the campus. I spent my undergraduate career here, and one of the things that I benefited from tremendously was the small number of students relative to faculty. And so I had a faculty advisor in the chemistry department, a person by the name of Edward Lee, who passed away actually quite a while ago, but he was my advisor. And during my sophomore year, he approached me and said, "Would you like to work in my laboratory over the summer?" And my previous summer jobs had been working in a lumber mill, and so I thought working in a chemistry laboratory would be a lot more fun. And so from then on, I worked as an undergraduate researcher in Professor Lee's lab, and actually had an opportunity to publish my first 3 papers from his lab here at Irvine before I went off to graduate school. I then went to graduate school and received my PhD in chemical physics and did a postdoc at Berkeley before coming back here in 1978. So one of the things that attracted me to come back to UC Irvine in 1978 in the chemistry faculty was that the field that I was in, which is chemistry that happens on surfaces, was relatively new, and there was no one in the chemistry department doing that at the time. But there was a very strong program in condensed matter physics in the physics department, and they were very eager to interact with someone doing the kinds of experiments that I wanted to do. And so I found it to be a very collegial environment to come back to. Obviously, it turns out one of the major reasons why I came back to Irvine was that my wife actually had a job locally here, right? So that attracted me as well.